What's happening, man? Happy holidays, Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, all that good stuff. So if things go to plan, I will have this video up for like 11 o'clock for Christmas time, for Eastern people, midnight for y'all Christmas. So this is like my gift to my subscribers. This, I couldn't do it, man. I wanted to do the top 10 albums and all that. They had too much, man. They had too many people I didn't want to leave out. And I didn't want to do 10 and then I had too many. It was going to be a million honorable mentions and stuff. So, something appropriate for now, since it's 2020, I decided to do a top 20 albums of the year. So this is the whole year, man. And let's start it off. And I'm still going to give you a few honorable mentions. So my first honorable mention that I'm going to hit you with: Westside Gunn. Fly guy is an awesome guy. Damn. Either your list is straight garbage or your list is straight fire to have Westside Gunn way down in the honorable mention section. They have a lot of albums, man. And this list, this top 20, is my list. This isn't like Grammys or Billboard or anything like that. This is my personal albums that I enjoyed in 2020. How much I listened to them, how much I enjoyed them, how much I will listen to them in the future, and artistic wise and stuff, how good I think they are. That is what this list is. So that is my first honorable mention. My second honorable mention will be Jadakiss, Ignatius. Very dope album, man. Just didn't make the cut. It's something I didn't listen to a whole lot, but I thought that it needed to be mentioned. Jadakiss, dope MC, man. He's a legend. Next one right here, almost made the list, man. My last honorable mention: 2 Chainz, So Help Me God. This was a very dope album, man. Very surprising from him. He was doing a damn thing. Maybe if it released earlier or something, it might have made the list. I didn't listen to it enough, like for me to really put it up there and be like, man, I'm bumping this a lot. Like, I need to go back to it and start listening to it more. But that's the end of my honorable mentions. Let's get into the main event. Number 20, Apollo Brown and Shay Noir, As God Intended. So this is a female MC. This is my first time hearing about her. I'm pretty sure she has many projects before and stuff, but this is my first time hearing her. And like, just a female MC right now and stuff, it's like it's in a prevalent position as far as like they're making hits. You hear them on the radio and stuff, but artistic wise, you don't get that a lot from the female MCs. This girl right here is cold. She has a lot of substance. She needs to be mentioned. I had to put her on here, man. This is an album that I do listen to. Like, it is very dope. If you enjoy lyricism and that like East Coast vibe, that old school kind of, not old school, but that just the stuff we grew up on, very dope. Number 19, he has made it. Another one, Westside Gunn, Pray for Paris. He was an honorable mention. He also is on the list. This one right here, it could have been higher. This is a very dope project, man. The samples and stuff on here, the beat selection, like Griselda is just nice with it. Very dope project, man. If you haven't heard Pray for Paris, go back and check this one out. Number 18, this is one y'all might not expect. This one, I listened to this yesterday and I was like, I gotta put this on the list. This is a very dope album. I think I might have gave it a 10 out of 10 whenever I reviewed this. But it's something I haven't listened to for a while, but listening to it yesterday, I was like, definitely making the list. Sorry the Kid, it was unwritten. Very dope artist, man. I think he's known mostly for like ghostwriting and stuff, but he'll put out an R&B project, he'll put out a rap project and stuff. This one is more catered to rapping. Very dope, man. This is a project, like from front to back. This is an album. Like, he did his thing on here. Number 17, a legend in the game. They had one of the best verses of the year and stuff. But I think he dropped a phenomenal project that people kind of slept on, but it's still dope. Cheesy, The Recession 2. Some people might disagree with me. I like this. Is very mature. I love the beat choices and stuff. I love the samples on here. I love the different topics and stuff they talking about. Very dope project. Number 16, another legend in the game. It has been a long time since he has dropped a project, but he finally has came through, and he is still spitting like he never left. Still one of the coldest in the game, man. He's a monster. And if you put him on a guest appearance, he will murder you. Busta Rhymes, Extinction Level Event 2. So this right here, super dope, man. He did his thing on here, man. Enough said. Go back and listen to this project, and you'll know why I made the list. Number 15, because this was gonna be my last on the list, because I was gonna change it from a 10 to a 15, and I was like, I gotta mention this brother, because the Grammys and them, they itched on him and stuff. They did not give him his props that he deserved. In this album, I didn't care for it as much on the first listen, but the more listens I gave it, it grew on me. I need to go back and listen to it. They do have some smoke on here. It is very dark, but it has some smoke. Number 15, The Weeknd, After Hours. This is a nice project, man. This is nice. It's crazy. It's dark. Has a lot of 80s vibes and stuff. But it's a good project, man. Go back and check it out. And he should have been in the Grammys, man. They should have nominated him for something. They did him dirty. Number 14, Conway the Machine, From King to a God. Conway, the brother is nice. The brother is nice in this project right here. If you aren't a fan or you haven't heard of him, this probably will make you a fan. Go and check this out, man. Griselda Records. They the truth. They the truth, man. Number 13, OG. He finally getting his props. This is nominated for a Grammy for Best Rap Album. We'll see what happens. Dope MC, man. Very dope lyricist. Straight out of the D. Royce the 5'9", The Allegory. Dope project, man. The lyrics on here is just out of this world. It is very deep project. He is talking about a lot of subjects and stuff. Very impressed with this. Number 12, another one that is nominated for Best Rap Album, and one that people saying does not deserve it. They saying it's just the powers that be put it on him. Nah. Listen to this album. This album deserves this. This brother right here, he is stupid nice. He is stupid nice, dog. Number 12, D-Smoke, Black Habits. Yo, D-Smoke is the truth. D-Smoke is the truth for real. For real, I'm telling you. This brother right here can spit. Like, he is stupid nice. Stupid nice. Number 11, go back to my R&B. This one right here, I have never really gravitated towards this female's music and stuff. But this project right here, I had to put it up here, man. This project was phenomenal. She did her damn thing on this. Number 11, Kehlani. It was good until it wasn't. Very seductive. Very smooth. Like, she had some joints on here. Like, from front to back, this bitch is ride. This bitch is ride, man. This bitch is hard. Like, if you into R&B music, this Kehlani project, it's one definitely need to check out. Number 10, this is one of the top artists in the game. Like, every time he drops, it is smoke. The only reason why this is number 10 is because this is not really an album. So they had some kind of some songs and stuff, like, I kind of wore this into the ground. It got annoying to me after a while. Like, I listened to this so much. So it is number 10. Not even an official album. That's how cold this artist is, man. Number 10, Drake, Dark Lane demo tapes. Ah, man, Drake, he not real hip hop and this and that. Man, I don't care what nobody say, man. Like the backpack hip hoppers and stuff. He doesn't rate me and he's not bad. He's not that good and this and that. Man, he's mainstream. He nice. He nice. End of the day, Drake is cold. Oh well. Number 9. Let me try to win my backpackers back. Come on, brothers. I got something for y'all. So let's go back to Griselda. And I'll be honest. This might not be the best Griselda release of the year, but this is my favorite because this is my favorite MC from Griselda. I love this brother music. And he did this with Hit Boy. So you should know what this is. Number 9. Benny the Butcher, Burden of Proof. Very dope project. I kind of like whenever they do with the Alchemist and Derringer and all that. But Hit Boy produced project, but Benny the Butcher, I think he has the best flow out of Griselda, and he's just the one that I gravitate towards the most. And I jam this album whenever I'm riding in the whip or something. I put this on, make me feel like I'm about to go flip some keys and stuff, man. So I really, really like this, man. Okay, so the number 8 spot. This is an OG in the game, one of the greatest MCs of all time. And you're going to know what this is whenever I mention this. It is also a Hit Boy produced album. So Hit Boy is batting pretty good. He's batting 2 out of 3 this year, because the other project he produced, I didn't like it. But this one right here, it was very dope. Only reason it's kind of low like this, I listen to it, but I don't listen to it as much as like the other albums. But it is dope, man. I do have to listen to it some more. But number 8, Nas, King's Disease. The OG shows that he still got it. Hit Boy produced. He has a lot of different subject matter. The songs are rocking. He's not trying to be too young on here. He's not sounding dated. Like, it's dope. It's dope, man. It's Nas. Number 7. This is a brother that people kind of sleeping on nowadays. People forget how great this brother is. And in case you forgot, it's the King! T.I., the Libra. Very dope project. T.I., he say he was king of the South, man. He say this shit for a reason. Say that, and I mean that shit. Hey, T.I. been dope. And he's still dope. Like, people see him on the podcast, they see his vocabulary and this and that, and kind of try to sleep on him and put him to the back and clown about family hustle and all that stuff. At the end of the day, whenever that brother spitting, you want the nicest. You want the nicest, man. And the Libra is no disappointment. Dope project. Number 6, this one right here, I very much enjoyed this album. I feel kind of bad for enjoying this album so much because he's kind of been canceled a little bit. The black ladies, they really don't. A lot of people trying not to mess with him. Consciously, we shouldn't mess with the brother. But I can't lie, man. This album is just rolling that much. And I do jam this a lot. Like, I do find myself going to this album a lot and jamming it. So that is why it is this high on the list. Number 6, Tory Lanez Daystar. He got into it with Meg. It's kind of a whole Meg album and stuff. That bitch hard though, man. Like, the singing on there, like the rapping on there, it's impeccable. Like, it is probably his best piece of work. His best project to date in my eyes. I really enjoy this project, man. Sorry Meg and sorry the fans and stuff, man, but sorry the black ladies and stuff, but I gotta give it his props. It's dope. Number 5, this is not this brother's best project, and it could have been on my top 10 most disappointing albums just because of my expectations for this brother. But that being said, the brother is that dope that something that it might be subpar for him is still that high on the list because I listen to this all the time. One of my favorite artists in the game, Bryson Tiller Anniversary. I hate that the project is so short and my expectations, to me, he doesn't have like a hit on here. He doesn't have a don't. And who has a don't? Like, the record is so big. But this right here, this joint is fire. It's fire. Even though it might not be up to snuff, up to standard. It's still that dope. I listen to this constantly. When I I go to sleep, I listen to this, I go take a shower, I'm singing this in the shower, I'm in the whip, I'm jamming this. It's that dope. Wish it was longer. Pause. Number 4. Let's bring it back to the backpackers and stuff, man. Bring it back to the lyricism. This brother right here, he's been slept on for a lot of his career, but he's finally starting to get the push that he deserved his whole career. Brother is stupid dope, and all his current projects, they have all been stupid dope, and he that dude. And I'm happy for all the success that he's getting right now. Number 4, Freddie Gibbs, Alfredo. This album right here, this is a rappers, your favorite rappers album. Something that they bumping. This is just stupendous. And I think this Alchemist produced. This is just dope project, man. Dope project front to back. Like something to roll to. Like feel like you about to flip some bricks or something, man. Like, stupid dope. Number 3. This was my number 1 album of the mid-year. I kind of stopped listening to it as much, but early in the year I had this in constant rotation. I was listening to this over and over and over and over. So this is something that I really enjoy. I've been going back to it recently, but something that people might not see this high, but I really enjoyed it. And I was looking forward to this, and it didn't disappoint me. Party Next Door, Party Mobile. I like this joint. I think this joint is rolling front to back, man. This is a vibe. This is my bag right here. This kind of music I enjoy. Had to put it up there. Number 2, this a sister right here, a young chick that you probably wouldn't see me putting on this list like that. But man, I've just grown to become a fan of hers. This is probably my most listened to album. It was going to be number 1. At the end, I kind of decided not to put it as number 1. Because like in the history, like in the future, will I listen to this as much? Maybe not. But as far as like this year, it's my most listened to, my most enjoyed album. But it's not the most artistic album. But it's fire. No further ado, let me get into it. Number 2, Cash Page, Teenage Fever. It is just the kind of album that you listen to, and every song will have you just humming it. Like you will just hum these songs to yourself over and over, man. It will have you just hypnotized. Dope music, man. Dope music. It isn't the deepest album in the world, but is it jamming? It's jamming. I listen to this a lot. Shower, when I'm going to sleep, when I'm just chilling in the whip, it gets a lot of play. So, 2, Cash Page, Teenage Fever. In the number 1 spot, I did my top 10 most disappointing albums and stuff, and people were like, you should put this in top 10 this most disappointing. I'm like, I don't think so, my brother. So a lot of people, we waited on this album for many moons. And he delivered, but he didn't deliver the project that we thought it would be. And it ended up being a joint album. It's not labeled a joint album, but that is why I like it so much. It's because it is this joint album. And let me just cut to the chase. Number 1 favorite album of 2020. Jay Electronica, A Written Testimony. Oh, that's whack. It wasn't what we thought it was. And Jay Electronica let Jay-Z outshine him and this and that. Jay-Z, my favorite MC in the world. So me getting new Jay-Z in 2020, I love this. Like, I don't care if he's outshining Jay Electronica or whatever you might think. Like, was we expecting a Jay Electronica album? Yes, it was supposed to be Jay Electronica. Whenever I found out it was Jay-Z along with it, that's like me going on a date with Rihanna. I'm like, damn, I'm on a date with Rihanna. We get to the room, she opens the door, and I see SZA and her in the bed as well. And she's like, ta-da! I'm like, wait a, you, what? That is how this album was. I'm looking forward to J Electronica, and I turn it on, and the first thing I hear is Hove. Then the next song I hear Hove, and the next song I hear Hove. I'm like, oh my God, this is dope. It has a lot of deep elements. I listen to this in all different scenarios. In the artistry of it, that is why this beat out Cash Page. This is something that's going to live on for years and years and years, that I'm going to go back and listen to. Cash Page, maybe not as much later on. But this right here, I will go back and listen to this album, man. There's a lot of knowledge in here. The lyricism is impeccable. Like two God MCs. And we finally get a J Electronica project. I enjoyed this. I wish the project was a little longer. But, hey, that is my #1 album of 2020. And that is the reason why. Let me know what some of your favorite albums are. Merry Christmas, man. Merry Christmas. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't be the greatest and the most hated, man. Hope that you enjoyed this video. Peace.